Hello, everybody. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about the storm system coming into this coming Wednesday, the day before Halloween, or 10/30. And right now, from the looks of it, we're looking at a possible isolated tornado threat, hail threat, and damaging winds. Let's go ahead and start with future radar going into Monday, Tuesday, and then into Wednesday. We see this low pressure system right here behind it in Colorado, Wyoming. In the mountains, we do have a bunch of snow and rain. And ahead of this, we're going to have some into the Wednesday. This area will kind of bowl up with rain and storms going into the next few hours. It kind of, what in the world? That's not how far I wanted to go. It is going into Wednesday. We do see a whole bunch of rain and storms ranging from Wisconsin and Michigan all the way down into Texas. And within that area, we will see some isolated storms that will eventually kind of band up into this large band of thunderstorms. From the looks of it, the most potent severe weather will be from Missouri into Illinois and all the way up into possibly Michigan. And then after this, into this this particular model right here, this time frame is in Halloween, like earlier in the day. And then it looks like some scattered rain chances from Thursday into the weekend in Texas, Oklahoma, even New Mexico and Kansas. And then continuing on, we do have what looks to be a few more heavier storms Saturday, November 2nd in Oklahoma and Missouri, maybe even up as north as Wisconsin. And from the looks of it, maybe some hail and wind, maybe a low and tornado threat, but this is really too far out to 100% tell. And then going into the third, we do have a little bit more storm chances here in Oklahoma. And then again, November 4th, maybe some more. And then that just kind of continues on with heavy storm chances. And it looks like it's going to go to the Ohio Valley. And then we do have a possible tropical storm or hurricane around November 7th that could make landfall in Florida. That this specific model actually has it going to the southwest rather than is actually into Florida. Now looking at, let's go over to the jet stream. We do have, let's go into Wednesday. We have the jet stream right here. You can see where this low pressure system is at over here over the Rockies. All right, and the jet stream goes over the Great Plains. And Wednesday, we can see where the area for most severe weather will be at. Going into the weekend, this system is out, another one comes in, and we'll see possibly some more lower end severe weather in the Great Plains and maybe the Midwest as well. And we can see where this storm system is going to be out down there in Southern California, Northwest Mexico, and that's just going to continue on. And we see this explode, kind of like an explosion in strength in the jet stream. Looking at dew points.
No.
There you go. We have today. We don't have very much in the Great Plains. It looks like it's just gonna stay relatively dry. But going into Tuesday and Wednesday, we do see that moisture return to the Great Plains, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and that's going to continue up to the north. And we see this sharp kind of cuts right there between dry and wet weather, or sorry, moist weather. That is going to be that great like disturbance to explode storms up in the Great Plains and possibly even the Midwest. It's Friday, it's a Saturday, we have another moisture return in the Great Plains where we could see some more severe weather. We could even see a few 70s in Texas and Oklahoma, and that's going to cause a lot of instability going into early next week from the 4th, the 5th. See the moisture staying in the Great Plains or and Southern Plains and going into the Midwest. And that's pretty much where that ends. And go back over to here. It'll work. Most unstable air or CAPE going into Tuesday and Wednesday. It slowly builds up. And we kind of see small explosion here in Oklahoma and Texas of that instability. And that's where we can see that biggest threat for severe weather. From the looks of it, it should be central Oklahoma to North Texas. And then going into early next week, we see some more unstable air. And there it is. We see the blues, the light blues. That is going into bulk shear. We can see going into Wednesday with a shear. It's kind of, yeah, it's pretty much there and a good area to help build up these storms. And going into the weekend, shear still kind of there, but it's weaker. Going into early next week, we see a lot of shear overtake the atmosphere, and that's when we can see some more severe weather.